Little less than 5 minutes until roller derby.
Did they just say potato?
They said potato.
Potato. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one who heard potatoes.
I was expecting that from the Idaho teams.
I mean, I do like a good potato. They taste really good.
I'm more into the sweet potatoes, but yes, absolutely.
Eh.
And it looks like we're about to get started. I'm Lulu Guru, and I am joined on the mic here by Rocket Power.
Woo! All right, and the jam has started.
Indeed.
In our red, we have 0424, which is
Turbo.
ooh, and living up to that name. She's speeding on that track. And she's got lead. And oh, we actually got a power jam.
Power jam situation as the
Arc Valley jammer can't really see. I think it's at number 30. Shook me all night.
shook me all night. Number
Yep.
30 sitting in the penalty box. Nothing like starting out with the penalty. Meanwhile, Turbo picking up 4 points on that trip around the track.
Mm-hmm.
Pow, pow, power jam.
Ooh, oh, and oh, opted back in. All right. That's another 4 points to Turbo.
Looks like 3.
3?
I think she must have passed somebody
Yeah,
out of
it's a 3.
bounds. And there she goes once again, dealing with the pack. Shook me all night.
Nice,
Now
yeah.
back on the on the track as well.
Oh, it is plowed through number 63. Oh, and she's
Turbo.
got another, I think, penalty, a forearm.
Think so, and Turbo calls off the jam. 7 points, 11 points for Beehive Skate Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Arc Valley has not yet cracked on the scoreboard.
And we have a power start for Beehive, number 102, which is Jekyll High. Ooh, love the name.
Those pants are blinding.
Uh-huh.
Jekyll takes a big hit,
Mm-hmm.
thanks to number 22, Virus. But Jekyll breaks out lead jammer Jekyll Hyde for Beehive Skate Revolution.
And it looks like she's wearing some really cool glasses as well, which actually leads to one of their sponsors, Pit Viper, who make popular eyewear brands in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Another 4 points for Beehive Skate Revolution.
Mhm.
Jekyll Hyde weaves around the pack. Does nobody even see her coming? Another 4 points.
Up and Who Shook Me All Night gets recycled by number 11. Oh, actually hops back in. Oh, and Shook Me All Night gets out of the pack. All right, and we got Jekyll Hyde. Oop, calls it. Scoring 16 points.
16 big points. That's a very big jam. Jekyll Hyde, I think maybe it's like the two personalities thing. Like nobody can see her coming because it's like
It's like, is it Dr. Jekyll or you got Mr. Hyde coming in? I don't know.
looks we've got 25. That's Tonka out there jamming for Arc Valley High Rollers.
And we got 569 Smacks jamming for Beehive.
Tonka pouring on the power right there at the front.
And 569 Smacks gets out with lead.
Smack found that hole on the inside. Nobody noticed.
And Tonka just bulldoors through. Oh, wait. Actually, Tonka has lead.
Yeah.
Oh, Beehive is, Smacks is getting sent to the penalty box. So now we got Power Jam.
Chance for Arc Valley High Rollers to put some points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. 4 points for Tonka.
Ooh, and pivot. Assist. Number 719.
Everybody just got out of the way of Tonka that time.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Dude.
4 points through.
You do not want to get hit by Tonka. It hurts.
I bet.
Oh, and calls it scoring a total of 4 more points. So that's 12 for Arc Valley.
Arc Valley drawing some blood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we got Killer Bee, number 63, jamming for Arc Valley.
Biohazard number 313 wearing the star for Beehive.
Ooh, we got a Killer Bee going against a Beehive?
Well, guess so. A little bit of discussion out there. Official timeout.
You want to get all in their business?
I think the officials are just like, they want to take a rest. They're like, oh, we've got 25 more minutes in this half. We're going to take a little bit of a rest.
All right. And this timeout is brought to you by Pie Pizza.
Oh, love the pie. They've been roller derby sponsors since day one.
Delicious pizza.
Fantastic pizza. Jimmer's off the line.
I love that tension.
Killer Bee stuck in a pack of red.
Mm-hmm.
Biohazard having the same problem with a pack of white and blue.
It's being held by all those worker bees back there.
Oh,
And 313 Biohazard gets through, getting lead.
well, the pack looks like there's a big discussion as to what's going to happen next.
It looks like, I think a Star Pass just happened
Maybe.
for Arc Valley. Yep, the new jammer is Shook Me All Night. Ooh. And Biohazard calls it, scoring 4 points for Beehive.
Nothing for Arc Valley that time around. Ravage number 24 taking the star for Arc Valley High Rollers.
And Turbo is jamming once again for Beehive. And Turbo is just fighting through that pack of blockers.
Ravage getting knocked around, getting ravaged herself.
Ooh.
Gets sent down and
Turbo is
recycled.
getting recycled by Swiss Missile. Ooh. Ooh, and tried to make it on the out, but got hit once again by number 42.
Back and back again.
Oh, but 42 actually just got a penalty.
Oh.
Ooh.
Still no lead jammer call.
Yeah.
Jammers have not yet.
Oh, but I think the Arc Valley jammer, I think, just got sent to the penalty box.
Yes, indeed.
So now it's another power jam for Beehive. Got power jam, power jam, power jam.
Looks like Arc Valley doing their best to keep that jammer back.
Mm-hmm.
Turbo getting recycled again. It's good for the environment to recycle your derby girls and derby
Yeah.
guys.
Reduce, reusing, recycle. Ooh.
Oh.
Number 37 just hit the pivot.
Turbo makes it through finally. Lead jammer. for Beehive Skate Revolution. The hard fight.
Oh. All right.
I'd like to give a shout out to Ramps and Alley Skate Shop, the local sponsor for Arc Valley High Rollers. All of your derby needs, including skate, mounting, custom skate building, skate maintenance, and the latest and greatest gear. Ramps and Alley Skate Shop. If you're listening from the Arkansas River Valley and beyond, check them out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Turbo gets hit out again by Swiss Missile and calls it. All right. And once again for Beehive, we got 102, who is Jekyll and Hyde, and 2525 Tonka jamming for Arc Valley.
I wonder if Tonka is a reference to the truck or the bean, because there's a Tonka truck and a Tonka bean.
I think it's a truck because I think something about truck on the back of the jersey.
Fair enough. Tonka beans smell really good, and I know Derby girls smell so good.
Oh yeah, it's just sweat, and then sometimes deodorant. Oh,
Lots of mess on the track right now. The pack is just a churning mess. Oh, Tonka breaks through. Lead jammer Tonka.
Shuckling along. Then we got 102. Jekyll and Hyde still trying to fight through. Ooh. Tonka fell down for a little bit.
Looked like Dash taking Tonka down.
Mm-hmm. Jacqueline really fighting, really pushing. That is a really strong blocker. Number 42, and we got
Tonka single-handedly shoving the entire Beehive forward.
and calls it.
Tonka calls it off from the floor.
And it looks like the Beehive pivot. Someone's got called on a multiplayer.
4 points there for Tonka and Arc Valley High Rollers. 16-36. Beehive Skate Revolution in the lead.
Yep. Oh, and we got 2 blockers from Beehive sent to the box.
Ooh. Beehive would like to thank Pit Viper, one of their sponsors, and X96 Radio from Hell, the coolest homegrown morning show in the country, maybe in the whole world. X96 Radio from Hell.
And Pit Fiber, which is a popular eye brand based in Salt Lake City, known for its bold and colorful designs that cater to outdoor enthusiasts and adventure seekers. Ooh, that actually sounds really cool. I wear glasses. I need some cool eyewear.
Looks like a team timeout called. I'm not sure which team. That gives me a chance to remind you, go out and buy your raffle tickets. Find the tallest person with the longest arms you can find and get them to buy a whole wingspan worth of raffle tickets. The drawing will be tomorrow. You don't have to be here, but you do have to leave your contact info, and you have to be willing to come here and pick up your prize if you win.
Ooh, and it got 3 baskets.
Yes, there's a skater basket, a summer basket, and a locals basket.
Cool.
Smacks off the line for Beehive number 569.
And then number 30, which is...
That shook me all night.
Yep, Shook Me All Night. And Shook Me All Night is fighting. Oh, there we go. What's up? And Shook Me All Night's got lead. And Smacks is fighting. But, ooh, it Shook Me All Night just snuck in on the inside, scoring points.
4 points there for Arc Valley. Arc Valley carving into that Beehive Skate Revolution lead.
And Smack got out of the pack.
Smack looking like on a nice little
And
stroll.
Smack just snuck in on the inside too, scoring 4 points. Oop, and Shook Me All Night calls it.
Shook me all night going down on her back over on the far side and then calling that jam off from the floor.
It looks like She scored 8 points for Arc Valley.
4 points for Beehive.
Mm-hmm.
Beehive holding on to that lead.
All right, jamming for Arc Valley, we have 719 Swiss Missile versus 313 Biohazard for Beehive.
Swiss Missile being one of the best names for a skater I've seen.
Ooh,
She just takes off through the pack like
didn't lead, and we got followed up by Biohazard. Ooh. Ooh, and she just
Swiss Missile calling off the jam.
scoring 3 points for Arc Valley, and
Nothing for Beehive.
oh, and once again we got Turbo versus Shook Me All Night.
Shook Me All Night's been jamming quite a bit all day. Bet she's tired.
Mm-hmm. Jamming is very, very endurance.
Turbo looking for that line, looking for that opening on the outside, just getting knocked around by the Arc Valley.
Yeah. While Shook Me All Night's trying to find her way around. Oh, and gets away from the blockers and gets a lead.
Shook Me All Night, shaking it up out there. Lead jammer.
And Arc Valley's holding Turbo.
Killer Bee heading to the penalty box.
Turbo's out. Oh,
Shook Me All Night calls off the jam, blocking out Turbo. 4 points for Arc Valley.
Arc Valley has one blocker in the box.
That did not stop them from picking up points.
Mm-hmm.
Only a 5-point difference now. Arc Valley 35, Beehive 40. Arc Valley looked at that lead and said, not going to happen.
All right, we got jamming for Arc Valley is Goose.
And we have number 102, Jacqueline Hyde, out there wearing the star for Beehive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jacqueline Hyde gets through.
Oh, nope. Forearm going to the penalty box.
Now it's power jam for Arc Valley.
Beehive Skate Revolution doing their best to keep Goose back. Make that power jam not count for anything. Ooh, but Goose makes it through.
Wonder if Goose likes birds.
I don't know, but I know better than to mess with geese, so.
Mm-hmm. I've been attacked by one once. It's not a pleasant experience.
Noble birds. Do not mess with them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it looks like somebody messed with Goose. Sent her to the ground. Call it off the jam.
And that's 2 points for Arc Valley.
Nothing for Beehive. Now just a 3-point difference. 37 Arc Valley, 40 Beehive.
Yep.
Smacks towing on the line for Beehive, number 569.
And number 719, Swiss Missile, is jamming for Arc Valley. Oh,
Swiss
and Swiss
Missile?
Missile just got right past, hopped on through.
Light the fuses and take off, Swiss Missile. Whose name is still spelled wrong on the scoreboard. Hopefully we get that fixed before tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and she just came in on the out, scoring 4 points.
4 points for Swiss Missile in Arc Valley.
And one of Arc Valley's pivot actually is getting sent to the box.
Swiss Missile dipping down.
And that is another Arc Valley blocker also being sent to the box.
Another 4 points. 8 points for Arc Valley. 3 for Beehive. And Arc Valley takes the lead for the first time this game. Arc Valley now 45. Beehive 43.
This is a really close game.
It is. 14 more minutes in this half. Biohazard lighting up for Beehive.
And Ravage lining up for Arc Valley. All right.
Biohazard almost
Ooh.
makes it through, but gets knocked down and out.
But number 63 is keeping her from recycling.
Cycling right into a ref there. Ravage.
And Biohazard took advantage and has gotten lead.
Beehive looking at that 1 point lead that Arc Valley has and says, nope. 4 points for Biohazard.
Ravage is just trying to fight on through this Beehive. Oh, and gets out. And, ooh, Ravage just got clipped by number 30. She calls it, scoring 4 more points, it seems, for Beehive.
Looks like 8 points altogether for Beehive there.
Yeah.
Nothing to Arc Valley. Beehive now in the lead again, 52-45. Those are fun games when it just flips back and forth like that.
Mm-hmm. You think we'll ever get a palindrome today?
I don't know. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Number 37, Obsidian, jamming for Arc Valley.
And number 0424, Turbo.
Looks like Obsidian picks up lead.
Mm-hmm.
Arc Valley taking control. Looking to once again answer Beehive.
And Turbo is just fighting on through, trying to fight through, and it's just being held back by that strong Arc Valley pack. Ooh.
Beehive gets a blocker in the penalty box. Go sit there and think about what she did so she could not get caught next time.
Turbo is just trying to shove through this pack of
And-
blockers.
Obsidian makes it through. 4 points for Obsidian.
And Turbo gets out of her initial. Obsidian calls it.
5 points for Arc Valley. 6 points for Arc Valley. 52-51 Beehive. Check out our vendors. We've got Marzano Pizza Company out there, made from scratch, prepared right in front of you. Fresh prepared dough, homemade sauces, and all the ingredients you need to round out your delicious pizza. Check them out. Get some pizza.
Yeah.
Number 102, that's Jekyll and Hyde skating for Beehive.
And number 719, Swiss Missile, was jamming for Arc Valley, who just got lead. Oh, but Jekyll and Hyde is coming on right behind her.
I think those bright pants Jekyll and Hyde's wearing make her fast. Looks like Swiss Missile called it off. 2 points for Arc Valley. Once again, gaining the lead, 53-52. Arc Valley in the lead by 1 point.
And now we got lining up to jam number 11.
Doom.
Doom.
Going up against number 569, Smacks, jamming for Beehive Skate Revolution.
Doom is ready.
Jammers off the line. Doom pushing on that Beehive pivot.
And 569 is just hopping around, trying to find an opening, and finds it on the out and gets lead.
Sooner or later, a hole shows up. Smacks juking and jiving, then runs right to the pack. Finds an
Number 11 is
opening.
Nope. Does a star pass to number 30. So your new jammer for Arc Valley is
Shook me all night.
Ooh, and looked like Smacks did a small apex jump. Calls it.
Check out our vendor, Blood, Sweat, and Roller Derby, edgy derby apparel. Created by amazing members of Beehive Skate Revolution. Custom designs from Hills, a local tattoo artist and a former skater. Comfortable shirts and sweatshirts for anyone who's a roller derby fan. That's Blood, Sweat, and Roller Derby.
Got some cool stickers over there. You had cool vests and shirts. Actually, one of my teammates just bought a jacket from there. It was like, oh my goodness, this fits me perfectly. All right. And
Team timeout called. 9.5 minutes left in this half. Check out Tortured Truffles LLC, cottage licensed chocolate and candy shop, West Valley. Skater owned, I believe. The candy I got earlier was so good. I got one of the rose marzipan voodoo skulls, and oh, it was good. They're beautiful, they're unique, and they are delicious. Also vegan and gluten-free.
oh, that's always good.
Biohazard number 313, wearing the star for Beehive Skate Revolution.
And number 2525, Tonka is jamming for Arc Valley. Biohazard is hitting that Arc Valley tripod. Oh, but gets O from number 63.
Swiss Missile recycling Biohazard.
Chonka is being recycled by number 777, Colonial Skirts.
Colonel Skirts, who is also the person who's put this whole thing together.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Colonel Skirts.
Colonel Skirts been skating since forever.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, star pass for Beehive. Our new jammer is Rosenberg. Actually, number 63 is is it
I,
yeah, for Beehive.
that's what we have,
Yeah,
Rosenberg.
yes, for Rosenberg. Yeah. Like, we have 8 minutes left in this half.
Little fun knowledge about Beehive Skate Revolution. They used to have a different name, and they got a cease and desist letter from a well-known dance troupe in New York saying, don't use that name anymore. So we're not going to call it that.
I thought that was very interesting when I read that. I was like, ooh.
Known for their high kicks and apparently their cease and desist letters.
Always at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Yep. Oh.
That's all we're going to say about that.
Yep.
Jekyll and Hyde picking up lead jammer for Beehive Skate Revolution.
But you have Shook Me All Night is in ahead, about to hit that pack. Ooh, that's a small apex jump. Did it count?
Shook Me All Night leaps through. No points
Points.
for anybody.
But that was a really nice apex jump. Thank you for showing us.
I would be on the floor.
Yeah. Jumping is just. I'm amazed when jammers do it.
I don't even think I could get off the ground in the first place, so. Smacks out there jamming for Beehive.
And Swiss Missile is just powering through that pack of Beehive blockers.
Swiss Missile just keeps blowing me away with that jamming. Lead jammer, Swiss Missile.
Thank you for that one. Ooh, I love the bugs. Ooh. And Swiss Missile powers on through on the out. Getting those points. Oh, but we got Smacks coming on right behind her. Picking up some speed.
4 points for Swiss Missile.
She gonna call it?
Missile.
Ooh, she juked them and just got those extra 4 points.
3 points.
Yeah.
Nothing for Smacks. 7 points. Arc Valley maintaining a lead now, 64-60 over Beehive Skate Revolution.
We got Berg jamming for Beehive.
Killer Bee out there wearing the star for Arc Valley. No,
Is it
I'm
Shook Me All
completely
Night?
wrong. Shook Me All Night, yes. I don't know what I was seeing. Obviously something that wasn't there. Bruisenberg wearing the star for Beehive. Oh, that's why
And gets the lead.
I confused the numbers.
I feel that I do the same.
Bruisenberg, lead jammer.
Shook Me All Night is out of her initial. Ooh, but Berg is being held back by number 222.
I think that's Whisk Taker. We have a 22 and a 222. I believe 222 is Whisk Taker.
All right, number 24, Ravage is jamming for Arca Valley, and 0424 is jamming for which is Turbo. Yeah, it's jamming for Beehive.
Turbo off the line straight into that Arc Valley tripod, quad pod. Meanwhile, Ravage dealing with the Beehive. They're getting stung.
Mm-hmm. You have Turbo is just fighting on through the Arc Valley blockers. Oh. It gets hit out and recycled by number 37.
Almost all the way back to the jam line.
Oh, same goes for Arc Valley. It's being recycled by number 116.
That's Kamikaze, who was on the mic earlier.
Hey. Oh, Turbo is just fighting through that last blocker. It makes through and gets lead.
Looks like Arc Valley just sent one of their folks to the penalty box to go think about the bad things that she did.
Oh, Ravage gets through. Her initial. Turbo is fighting through, getting some help from the pivot.
Turbo is lead jammer. Makes it
And
through. Calls it off. I believe that means that 64 Arc Valley. Tit for tat.
I'm
Flippin'
just
floppin'.
loving Jekyll and Hyde's pants.
Yeah, those are great pants.
They're so colorful, and I see some flamingos.
I see flamingos. I see moons.
I think I see a bunny on there.
I don't know. They're
That's the tactic. It's distracting the
distraction.
blockers.
Yes, distracting the announcers
Exactly.
is what's happening. Swiss Missile takes a hard hit.
Ooh. Gets recycled by number 777.
I think that number 777's got Swiss Missile's
Just,
number and figured out what needs to happen to stop that rocket from going off.
ooh.
But it doesn't happen. Swiss Missile picks through. Lead jammer.
Ooh. It gets a little whip assist from 102. Gets a little whip assist. Nice.
Swiss Missile once again taken on.
Ooh, number 777 just on somebody.
That's Colonel Skirts.
Oh, is that? Do we have a tie right now? I think we have a tie.
I think you're right. 67-67. Anybody's game, as they say.
Only less than 2 minutes.
In this half.
In this half, yeah. Little jammer on jammer action at the beginning. Oh, but Smacks gets through. Gets lead.
Obsidian, number 37, jamming for Arc Valley, getting recycled. Keeps getting knocked out.
Smacks gets through, scoring 4 points for her team. Oh, and it's actually we got a power jam for Beehive. The Arc Valley jammer has just been sent to the box.
Indeed, that is Obsidian sitting in the box. Smacks just stepping right around on the inside. Another 4 points for Beehive. They did not like the looks of that tie score, so they decided to take it up a notch.
Ooh.
Smacks finds another space on the inside. Got a skater down.
Yep.
Good. Medics coming out. Come check on that skater. I can't see who it is or even which. Looks like an Arc Valley skater. Check out Salsa de Maples. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they've got individual bags of chips and containers of salsa.
Got some good salsa.
I would eat some if only I could. Unfortunately, tomatoes and peppers do not treat me nicely.
Mm.
So I can only watch them, see them from a distance. And check out Speed Bump's booth. Uinta's very own Speed Bump is traveling with Team Vietnam to the World Cup in Austria. That's Vienna, Austria. So that's a lot of different Salt Lake, Vietnam, Vienna, Austria. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Assist her with her adventures by purchasing any of the amazing goods from her booth.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's exciting. There's also a QR code if you want to find out more about Team Vietnam and their trip to the World Cup in Vienna. You can also check out Must Be Nuts peanut butter. It looks amazingly delicious. Unforgettable mix-ins.
I've been told it's really good, but I can't eat peanut butter, so.
I can't either. Peanuts also don't treat me well. It really is not fun.
Mm-hmm. But I've been hearing a lot of compliments about Must Be Nuts.
And of course, Spellbound Finds. They bring a little bit of magic to this here weekend. They handcrafted earrings, spell oils, mystical self-care goods. Check them out. Spellbound
Ooh,
Finds.
That was a cool post.
I
It
don't,
was right in. It was like
I don't even know when that started.
number 37 just ran out of that penalty box, and number 777 was trying to catch her, and it was just like bam.
It was like a stealth start there. I completely missed the whistle.
That was a hit. That was a hard hit.
Obsidian goes down very hard.
Oh, but Smacks does a apex jump and gets the lead. Ooh.
Obsidian pours on some power.
Mm-hmm.
Max goes down on her belly on the inside. Getting recycled by the pivot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Smacks did a spin over, gets head out.
Max calls it. And
Scores 2 points.
Intermission, 15 minutes.
All right.
Take some time. Go, please, if you are a spectator or you're not skating or working this particular game, please use the portos outside, not the inside bathrooms, saving those for the working officials and skating skaters.
And also check out some of the amazing vendors that we have here. And you all have a wonderful time. See you in 15 minutes. Woohoo!
1 minute to roller derby. Less than a minute, and the officials are all lying down.
Taking a nice little nap. Just cuddling.
Apparently, yes, this is like a zebra cuddle puddle of some sort.
Oh, and it is posing for also a cute, adorable picture.
I don't know what they're so tired for.
Mm-mm-mm. Officiating is hard work,
I'm sure it is.
but
Insert joke about them being blind here. Apparently, I have broken rocket power. We called it a cuddle puddle.
Yeah,
We did.
They're being all adorable.
And it's time for part 2 of this game, Beehive Skate Revolution versus Arc Valley High Rollers.
0424 Turbo jamming for Beehive and versus
Shook me all night. Going into this half, the score is 78-67. Beehive Skate Revolution up.
oh, and that was some jammer blocking for a minute.
Always fun to watch that.
Oh, and Shook Me All Night gets out on the outside, becoming lead. Turbo is trying to find an opening and gets on through.
Shook me all night. Flips around in a cute little pirouette on the inside and calls off the jam with 4 points. Blocking out Beehive Skate Revolution.
And we have Jekyll Hyde and her awesome pants jamming for Beehive.
Going up against Tonka. Oh, you're right. It does say Tonka. Tonka truck. Tonka tuck.
And Tonka even has some cute shorts too. I see the little rainbow.
Yeah, I think it's a Rainbow Bright, or I don't know. I think I saw a My Little Pony there. I don't know the My Little Ponies well enough to know. And Jekyll Hyde pops out first. Lead jammer.
Oh, and Tonka is just powering on through and gets out. Oh, but actually got a forearm penalty.
Jekyll Hyde finds an inside hole, sweeps around, and is now on a power jam.
Hurry! Oh,
Arc Valley looking to slow down Jekyll Hyde's roll. Recycling Jekyll Hyde. Looks like Swiss Missile doing everything to keep Jekyll Hyde back. Jekyll Hyde getting recycled yet again. Caught up in that knot of Arc Valley. Colonel Skirt's doing everything to give Jekyll Hyde a little help, and it works.
oh, and Tonka is coming on from behind, speeding on up.
Jekyll picks up 4 points and calls off the jam. Beehive cementing that lead, 86-71, with an 8-point jam from Jekyll Hyde. Shook me all night, once again wearing the star for Arc Valley.
And Smacks once again jamming for Beehive. Shook Me All Night just pushes on through past the invert. On the end. Oh, it gets hit out though. Recycled by Beehive. All right, Smacks is in the lead for Beehive.
According to Beehive Skate Revolution, they love each other so much that they're going to get matching tattoos. I bet it's going to be a bee or a beehive tattoo.
Maybe like a honeycomb.
Maybe. Of course, Utah is the beehive state. Is it because we're so sweet? Is it because we sting when angry? Is it because we have a secret queen? Who knows? Biohazard number 313 wearing the star for Beehive.
I was literally about to bring up something about Beyonce, but obviously was like, I don't know. And yeah, number 24, Ravage, jamming for Arc Valley.
It is because the settlers of this fine state believed that the bee was a great representation of working together collectively.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we are the Beehive State.
I see.
Arc Valley is a recreational league. They sure play serious for a rec league. Biohazard lead jammer. Ravage hot on her heels. And
to call it.
Hazard calls off the jam.
Oh wow! According to here, some of the teammates have to commute like 2+ hours for every practice for Arc Valley.
That's pretty intense and very impressive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and up to jam again for Arc Valley, we have 719 Swiss Missile. 0424.
Turbo. Swiss Missile finds an opening on the inside. Bust through. Lead jammer.
Ooh, and that was Killer B. Just got a penalty.
Swiss Missile dealing with a whole lot of red blocker. And
719
going to the penalty box. Looks like a forearm.
So now Beehive has a power jam.
Pow, pow, power jam with turbo. And a very, very light blocking pack from Arc Valley out there. Only 2 blockers up against the entire pack of Beehive, which is exactly where you want to be if you are Beehive. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Turbo makes it through. Picking up 4 points.
We have a full pack once again. The blockers and jammers are out of the box.
4 points for Swiss Missile as well. Both packs forming up those tripods to keep the other blockers out. Doesn't work. Both blockers bust through. 4 points for each. Turbo has picked up 16 points so far this jam. 8 for Swiss Missile.
It's getting held back by that tripod of Arc Valley blockers.
Looks like the pack fell apart, and that is the end of the jam. Another 3 points for Arc Valley. Making that 11 points for Arc Valley, 16 for Beehive. The score as it stands right now, 106-82. Beehive in the lead. Tonka taking the star for Arc Valley.
And Jekyll and Hyde once again taking the star for Beehive. Ooh, and then
Jekyll and Hyde finds an opening on the inside.
And gets on through, becoming the lead. Tonka is fighting on through and gets recycled by number 116.
116 Kamikaze.
Ooh, and Tonka just hit number, I think, 777 from skateboards.
Jekyll and Hyde calls off the jam. I just noticed Jekyll and Hyde has a cute little bow in her hair.
Oh, that's so cute.
I think it matches the flamingos.
The flamingo.
Once again, don't miss our vendors. Marzano Pizza Company, Blood, Sweat, and Roller Derby, Salsa de Maples, Torture Truffles, LLC, Speed Bump Spoof, and
Must Be Nuts.
Must Be Nuts, and Spellbound Finds. Shook Me All Night pouring on the speed.
And Smacks is coming on out of their initial.
Shook Me All Night is lead.
Ooh, and she's shaking those blockers.
Dichi is calling off the jam. Shook Me All Night. Four points picked up by Shook Me All Night.
Chairman for Arc Valley, we have Tonka versus Biohazard. Jamming for Beehive. I think one
Tonka.
Fights on through.
Tonka is very impressive to watch, but goes to the penalty box.
Causing a power jam to happen for Beehive.
Biohazard looking to make it through that tripod. It looks like Beehive holding back, trying to let that entire pack fall apart. Once it falls apart, the blockers at the front have to let the jammer go through. But it's still together. The Arc Valley forming a bridge to keep that together.
And she ends up getting hit out and recycled by number, I can't see from this angle.
And Tonka.
Is that Shook Me All Night?
Not sure. Tonka re-engaging with the pack and busts through. Not lead.
Oh,
Colonel
this
Skirts.
is your new jammer for Beehive.
Star pass as Colonel Skirts takes on the job.
Ooh, Tonka.
Hard hit there.
It's on through.
Colonel Skirts gets recycled.
And it's just pushing her out. Colonel Skirts just, ooh.
Colonel Skirts finds a hole, does a pirouette, makes it through. 4 points. 4 points for Tonka as well. Colonel Skirts dealing with that tripod.
And Tonka is dealing with the Beehive tripod.
Skirts gets recycled by Swiss Missile.
Tonka gets on and out.
Another 4 points for Arc Valley. 2 more for Beehive and a timeout being called.
Still got time for...
If you are local, don't miss the SLRD, that Salt Lake Roller Derby booth at Pride. That's June 7th and 8th. We've also got a Pride theme crash course graduation bout and Uinta home team bout on June 21st. And more Pride, Wasatch Pride bout on June 28th. It is going to be June. It is going to be Rainbow Month. Get your Pride on. Wave your new Salt Lake City Pride flags. We have 3 new ones, including one for Juneteenth and 2 Pride ones. In July 5th, down in Moab, Utah, Red, White, and Bruised Moab mashup, multi-game event, outdoors. I hear it's a lot of fun. Maybe the folks from Sin City will be going up for that. I wonder. Looks like we've got Turbo lining up for Beehive.
And I think Obsidian for Arc Valley. Yep. Obsidian.
Obsidian giving Turbo a hard block right off the line. Turbo didn't even notice, it looked like.
And Turbo gets on through, getting lead, but Obsidian is catching up quickly right behind her.
Turbo enters the pack and calls it off. No points for Beehive. Looks like 4 for Arc Valley. Arc Valley carving into that lead at 98 to 116. Beehive still in the lead, but Arc Valley keeping their eyes on that prize.
We have number 102, Jekyll High, jamming for Beehive versus Shook Me All Night, jamming for Arc Valley.
Jammer's off the line.
Oh, and Jekyll High gets on out.
Finds a little bit of an opening on the outside and just makes it through.
Shook Me gets out of her initial.
Jekyll Hyde goes to her knees and calls off the jam.
Scoring looks like 2 points for Beehive and 0 points for Arc Valley.
Beehive taking that to 118, 20-point lead over Arc Valley. We've already seen 20 points can happen in a single jam.
Yep, anything can happen.
It ain't over till it's over.
To that final whistle. So, jamming for Arc Valley, we have Swiss Missile versus 569.
Max.
Oh, and Smacks gets on pass.
Beehive has figured out Swiss Missile's way of moving and keeping Swiss Missile back. Blocked.
Oh, and it looks like
Ooh.
our Arc Valley jammer and one of the blockers are being sent to the penalty box.
Swiss Missile goes to the penalty box. Makes it a power jam for Smacks, who does have lead jammer.
And we have one of the other Arc Valley blockers coming in. Right.
Smacks dealing with Tonka and finds an opening on the inside, but goes to her knees. Gets recycled by Tonka.
Swiss Missile gets on out. 569 to call it.
Looks like Biohazard out there towing the line for Beehive.
And Shook Me All Night for Arc Valley.
That last jam was an 11-point jam. Pretty big jam for Beehive. Shook Me All Night, I think, has been out there jamming more than anybody so far today. I am shook watching how much she's been jamming. Biohazard breaks through. Lead jammer. I have broken rocket again.
Oh, sorry. I love puns and jokes.
Somebody who laughs at my puns is like my favorite person.
Shook Me All Night gets out, followed by Biohazard, who calls it. Looks like that was the 4 points for Beehive.
Indeed, and nothing for Arc Valley. The lead is widening now, 133-98. Beehive in the lead. Tonka immediately slams into a tripod of red.
Oh, and tries to spin on her toe stops, but it gets hit out.
Sent out and way back.
Oh, but Turbo gets on out, becoming lead for Beehive. Tonka is fighting on through, getting some O thrown by her teammates. Oh. Ooh. Number 63 try to catch her. Rosenberg. Okay.
And Turbo calls off the jam. 4 points for Beehive. Nothing for Arc Valley.
Right. Once again, we got 102. Jekyll High jamming for Beehive.
Going up against Shook Me All Night. She's been shaking since the early morning.
That's endurance right there.
It really is. I would be shaking, like my knees would be shaking. I'd be so tired. Shook Me All Night sends Colonel Skirts out and down and busts through first. Lead Jammer Shook Me All Night for Arc Valley High Rollers.
Got 02 coming out.
Jekyll Hyde. Both jammers now on their scoring run, and
All Night calls it. 3 points for Arc Valley.
nothing for Beehive Skate Revolution. And Arc Valley breaks the century mark, 101 to 137. Beehive in the lead.
Jamming for Arc Valley, we have 222.
Whisk Taker going up against Smacks.
Let's see Whisk Taker jam today.
Whisk Taker's jammed a couple of times, not a lot. Mostly seen her blocking. And Smacks picks up lead.
Whisk Taker is getting hit out and recycled by number 63 Berg.
Number 77 Dash also keeping Whisk Taker back.
And we got Smacks. This is fighting that tripod of Arc Valley jam blockers. Oh, it gets on through.
Well, it looks like they had to let her go. The pack fell apart. When there's no pack, there's no blocking.
And looks like a star pass has happened. Our new jammer is
So
Swiss
that looks like
Missile.
Swiss Missile to me.
Smacks decides to call it.
Smacks blocks out Swiss Missile from picking up any points. 8 points there for Smacks. 101, 145 with 10 minutes and a little bit of change left in this game.
Jamming for Beehive. We got Biohazard versus Shook Me All Night. Arc Valley. Ooh, that is a tight knit pack right there.
Yeah, everyone just sort of knotted up all together. Uh-oh.
And that stinks. That is Biohazard being sent to the penalty box.
Meanwhile, Colonel Skirts recycles Shook Me All Night way back.
It's causing now a power jam for Arc Valley.
Beehive has to let Shook Me All Night go. It is a full pack out there. Everybody except for Biohazard, the jammer for Beehive. Shook Me gets sent out and way back and calls off the jam. Like, heck with this. Let's reset this thing.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like there's going to be a power start for Arc Valley.
Tonka on the line in this power jam start.
Full pack of blockers. Oh, but looks like we got a timeout.
All right. Looks like Beehive called for that timeout. Yes, team timeout. Don't forget to get your raffle tickets. The drawing will be tomorrow. You don't have to be here to win, but you do have to leave some contact info, and you have to be willing to come over here to the Derby Depot to get your prize. There's a skater basket, a summer basket, and a locals basket. So buy your raffle tickets, support your local roller derby.
And it looks like the officials are taking another cute picture.
They're doing their squats. big thank you to our officials. They have the hardest job.
Mhm.
Nobody appreciates them. That's not true. We all appreciate our officials.
We love our officials. Thank you so much for all that you do. And shout out to our volunteers.
Absolutely. We've got some amazing people running the score booth, keeping track of all of the penalties, doing all of that hard work. They are awesome. And I never have a list of names, so I never know who to thank, but these folks over here to my left are fantastic.
Ta-da!
Looks like we're back having roller derby again. Tonka on the line for Arc Valley.
Ooh, and
Howard
Tonka tried to take on the end.
Tonka getting recycled way back by Colonel Skirts. Colonel Skirts doing that wide stance. Sending Tonka out again.
It looks like, and Biohazard was able to get on through and get lead jammer.
Tonka getting recycled again by number 116. That's Kamikaze.
And you got Biohazard.
It's like the pack just fell apart there.
Oh, but we got Tonka coming on in.
Biohazard picks up 4 points,
Yeah.
calls off the jam.
It's like wait.
Beehive really solidifying their lead now. 149-101. Beehive in the lead.
It's like once again we got Shook Me All Night and Jekyll and Hyde jamming for their teams. I just realized that Shook Me All Night has like rainbow elbow pads.
Yeah, they're cool.
I have a colorful bunch of jammers.
Very.
The colors. Woo! All right.
Shook Me All Night breaks through first. Lead jammer. Looks like the Beehive pivot heads to the box. That's number 63, Brusenberg.
Got Shook Me All Night.
Shook Me All Night picked up 4 points on that trip through.
Oh, and Shook Me All Night gets on pass, scoring another 4 points.
Arc Valley cutting into that lead.
Trying to hold off Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde does pick up 4 points on that trip through.
That's a total of 9 points for extra points for Arc Valley and 4 points for Beehive.
Yes,
Ooh.
indeed.
And we got Goose on the line, jamming for Arc Valley.
Going up against Smacks, jamming for Beehive.
And I just realized Goose's socks.
They match the star.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Goose gets recycled by number 11, Jamie Dodger, also an announcer from previous games.
You got Arc Valley is trying to hold Smacks in the back.
Swiss Missile is just beating up on Colonel Skirts. Looks like Swiss Missile has the star. Smacks calls off the jam.
All the colors that all the jammers are wearing. If you're getting like colorful socks or like colorful elbow pads or pants, just so nice.
I would be wearing like lots of colors in the form of bruises. Like I would be bruised from head to toe. Look at me sideways and I bruise. And that's why I announce and do not play roller derby. Shook Me All Night wearing the star for Arc Valley. Got a hard hit with number 307 going down. That's Rodeo.
And Shook Me All Night is fighting on through, trying to get past us last two Beehive jammer blockers.
Shook Me All Night finds a little space on the inside, do some sideways skating, and breaks through. Elite Jammer. Everybody decides to lie down on the track. That's always my favorite move.
Biohazard gets hit out and is being recycled by number, is it 24?
I think so. Meanwhile, Shook Me All Night has made it through, picked up 4 points, and is engaged in the pack again.
And decided to try to get around Beehive.
Number 63.
Berg, right?
Bruisenberg, yeah. Another 4 points for Arc Valley.
Oh, and it looks like a penny pass has happened. Our new jammer for Beehive is Bruisenberg.
But Bruisenberg does not pick up any points. 12 points for Arc Valley. Big jam. 122, 157. Beehive still in the lead with 3 minutes to go, but
Anything can happen.
Arc Valley could still turn this around for sure. Like, never ever count anything out until the last whistle blows. Number 37, Obsidian, wearing the star for Arc Valley.
And number 0424, Turbo, wearing a star for Beehive. And
Obsidian already lead. That was fast.
oh, but Turbo coming on, running on out. Oh, and Obsidian calls it. For, I think, 3 points from Maxie. Yep,
Looks like
3
it.
points for Arc Valley.
Yep. So in the line for Arc Valley, it's Goose, number 71.
And 102, Jekyll Hyde.
We've got the bright socks versus the bright pants.
Yep. Oh, and I think Jekyll and Hyde actually has 2 different types of socks on.
Oh, maybe. I think bright colors make them go faster. That's what I've heard anyway.
I didn't realize that secret. Should try it.
See, once again, why I don't play, because I only wear black. I'd go very slow. Jekyll and Hyde breaks through first lead jammer.
It looks like one of Arc Valley's blockers is being sent to the penalty box.
Yep, that's where you go to think about what you did wrong.
And a star pass has happened as well for Arc Valley. Our new jammer is Swiss Missile. Ooh, that was a...
Jekyll and Hyde doing some high kicks there.
That foot was all the way up there.
That's true. Jekyll and Hyde calls off the jam. Looks like we got time for one more jam lineup. Yep.
I would represent Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Maybe
Two
that's
different sides.
that's good analysis there. I think you might be right. It might also be because one sock always wears out.
Yeah. Or you lost one sock, so you just grab another.
Tonka on the line for Arc Valley.
And Smacks is attacking, is hitting those blockers. Oh, and gets on through and gets the lead for Beehive. Oh, but we heard it.
Oh. Not sure what happened.
I just heard a whistle.
Smacks is just standing there. Everyone's just standing there. Interesting into a game. Looks like a timeout.
Yeah, official timeout. Okay, this has gotten very interesting.
Yeah, very. I've never seen like everyone just sort of stop and stand there. If you're joining us online, thank you for joining us. It's been great talking to y'all.
For hanging out with us, chilling with us.
Come back tomorrow. We'll be doing a whole bunch more roller derby. 4 more games tomorrow.
Woohoo! And I'll also be when the raffle's happening, correct?
Yes, raffles tomorrow. Don't forget to get your tickets if you're here in the building. Get some merch. Support some folks.
Get some food.
Looks like we're back to roller derby.
Yeah, looks like we're going back to roller derby.
Yeah, still in the official timeout though. Well, I guess we're starting this one back over again. I don't know what happened.
I have no idea. I'm very confused, but okay. We're chilling. We vibing.
7 seconds left in the game, but they're lining up. If they get started before the clock runs out, then they get the full 2 minutes for last jam. Smacks off the line.
Taka is just powering on through and gets lead.
Tonka finds an opening on the outside.
And it looks like, oh, smacks. Ooh, it's smacking everybody around.
Living up to her name.
Ooh.
Tonka takes a heavy hit down on the outside turn.
And gets recycled by all the way to the back by number 949.
And that's why we don't let children be in the front, because if you get a skate to the face,
Ooh.
you're going to get a lot of reconstructive surgery there on your teeth.
Yeah.
Arc Valley chanting Tonka, Tonka, Tonka.
Oh, and smacks. Okay. And it looks like we got one of Arc Valley's blockers being sent to the box.
Tonka calls off the jam. 4 points picked up from each team there. Unofficial score 164-137. Beehive winning for the official score. Amazing skating by both of these teams tonight. In fact, all of these teams that have skated today. It's been incredible. Fantastic first day of May Meltdown here at the Derby Depot in Salt Lake